What's your most bizarre wrong number story? One night I'm just scrolling through TikTok when I get a text from a number I don't recognize. It says, "Hey Julie, it's Peter. Got your new number from Rosalie. How's the new place?" I was gonna just ignore it or say wrong number, but I was so bored that I decided to mess around a little. Nothing mean, just like, "Hey, place is good, still unpacking," or whatever. IDK, why I did this TBH, I was just being stupid. But then Peter starts telling me about how his mom is sick and he's been taking care of her, and how work is stressing him out. And suddenly I felt bad for pretending to be Julie. But also, I couldn't just be like, "LOL Jake, I'm not Julie," after he shared all this personal stuff. So I kept responding with like generic supportive stuff. That sounds really hard, and "hope things get better soon" type messages. I figured he'd eventually realize I wasn't Julie from my vague responses. The text continued for like 3 days. This guy was going through it FR. His mom had some health issues, his boss was being unreasonable, and he was fighting with his brother about family stuff. And here I am, a complete stranger, being his emotional support person. I started feeling genuinely invested in Peter's problems. Like I was looking forward to his texts and wondering how his mom's doctor appointment went. It was weird but also kind of nice to feel connected to someone even if it was based on a misunderstanding. Then on day 4 he texts, "Surprise! I'm coming to visit you this weekend. Can't wait to see the new place. I could really use a friend right now." And I panicked. Like full-on anxiety spiral. What have I done? This poor guy is traveling to see someone who doesn't exist, at least not at my number. I decided I had to come clean. I sent this long apology text explaining that I wasn't Julie, that I was so sorry for not saying something sooner, and that I hoped he could still connect with the real Julie somehow. He didn't respond for hours, and I felt terrible. Finally, he texted back just saying, "Oh, well, this is embarrassing, sorry to bother you." I felt so guilty that I asked if everything was okay with his mom and stuff, and we actually had a brief but nice conversation, where he thanked me for listening, even though I wasn't who he thought I was. He said talking to a stranger was weirdly therapeutic. After that, we exchanged a few more texts that day, but then it just stopped. I sometimes wonder if he ever found the real Julie, or if his mom got better, or how that whole situation with his brother turned out.